The rain in Johannesburg never just falls. It washes away secrets, or so they say. Tonight, it's failing. The city lights bleed through the downpour, a watercolor of blurred neons. Inside, Thabo isn't watching the rain. He's listening for footsteps that aren't his own, for a knock on the door that will seal his fate. As an accountant, numbers were his world. Clean, logical, absolute, but the numbers he'd been handling were anything but. They belonged to men who didn't believe in second chances, men who measured debts in blood. 1 million rand, gone, vanished from their books, and they thought he had it. He didn't, but telling them that was like telling the rain to stop. The sharp, authoritative knock he'd been dreading finally comes. It's not the sound of the police. It's heavier, colder. Thabo's heart hammers against his ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the steady rhythm of the rain. He opens the door. The man standing there is a ghost from another world, draped in a fine Italian suit that seems to repel the city's grime. He smells of expensive cologne and something else, something metallic and old. He doesn't need to introduce himself. His reputation precedes him like a chilling fog. He is simply known as the Collector. He steps inside without an invitation, his polished shoes silent on the worn floor. His eyes, dark and predatory, scan the small apartment, dismissing Thabo's life with a single glance. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't have to. His words are quiet, precise, each one a perfectly aimed dart. Thabo, he begins, his voice a low rumble. Numbers are a beautiful thing. They tell a story. Your story, right now, has a rather untidy ending. 1 million rand. It has simply walked away. Thabo starts to stammer, to explain, but the man raises a single leather-gloved hand. Please, don't insult my intelligence. We both know you don't have it, but someone has to pay. A debt is a debt. He walks over to the small table where a framed photograph sits. He picks it up. It's a picture of Thabo and his younger sister, smiling, frozen in a happier time. The Collector taps a manicured nail on the glass, right over the girl's face. She is at university, yes, in Cape Town, a beautiful city. It would be a shame for her studies to be interrupted. The threat hangs in the air, thick and suffocating. Fear, cold and sharp, pierces Thabo deeper than any blade. It's not about him anymore. It was never just about him. He sees the abyss opening up, ready to swallow everything he loves. He nods, a single, defeated gesture. He understands. He will do whatever they ask. The Collector smiles, a thin, cruel curve of his lips. Good, there is an old hotel, the Majestic, on the outskirts of the city. Go there, wait in room 303. Someone will come. To collect, he places the photo back on the table, a final, silent warning, and leaves as quietly as he arrived. Thabo drives through the storm-lashed streets, the city a hostile maze. The Majestic Hotel is a skeleton against the bruised night sky, long abandoned. Room 303 is just as he was told. Dust motes dance in the single beam of his phone's flashlight. The air is stale, thick with the ghosts of forgotten travelers. He waits, for an hour, then two. The silence stretches, becoming more terrifying than any noise. The rain has stopped. A strange, rhythmic creaking starts from beneath his feet. A loose floorboard. Curiosity, or perhaps a desperate, final instinct, makes him kneel. He pries at the edge of the wood. It gives way with a groan of rotten timber. The smell that rises from the darkness below is indescribable. It's the smell of endings, of things best left buried. He shines his light into the void. He sees bones, human bones, so many of them tangled in the dirt like pale roots. And then he understands. He wasn't sent here to pay a debt. He was sent here to become part of it. No one was coming to collect. He was the collection. The creak of the floorboards above him, from the hallway, is the last thing he hears. The debt is always paid, one way or another. Thank you for watching.